As we continue to celebrate Black History Month, today we take a look at the Divine Nine. It is a nickname for the 9 historically Black Greek letter organizations that are part of the National Pan-Hellenic Council. The organizations are made up of 5 fraternities and 4 sororities. The fraternities are Alpha Phi Alpha, Alpha Kappa Alpha, Kappa Alpha Psi, Omega Psi Phi, Phi Beta Sigma, and Iota Phi Theta. Now let's get to the sororities: Alpha Kappa Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, Zeta Phi Beta, and Sigma Gamma Rho. The organizations, founded between 1906 and 1963, were the early foundations of establishing unity and scholarships through their communities. And members of the Divine Nine were influential in the American Civil Rights Movement in the 50s and 60s. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his wife Coretta Scott King March on Washington. John Lewis, who was arrested during the march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. And then we have Mary McLeod Bethune, an educator, philanthropist, and civil rights activist who founded the National Council of Negro Women. And Carter Woodson, known as the father of Black history, was an American historian and scholar. And as you can imagine, the list goes on. For the Black Greeks, the work continues long after college through local chapters like the one based in Tupelo, founded by Ray Shoemaker. The Divine Nine have been creating a sense of community as well as family, promoting education through scholarships, civic engagement to include voter registration, literacy, and professional development programs, contributing to community through economic and cultural activities, and advocacy, making sure people of color have a voice. And that brings us to today's interview. Besides it being Black History Month, it's also American Heart Health Month, and the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Tupelo Alumni Chapter are teaming up with the Nu Sigma Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority to raise awareness about heart disease. We're delighted to have with us Mahogany Bell and Terry Price. How are you both doing?
We are doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I am doing great. So, why was it important for both organizations to get together to talk about heart disease?
It is important to us to come together as a family to talk about heart disease because cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death among women, especially women of color. This is due to factors such as high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, and things of that nature. So we want to come together and raise awareness. We agree that in order to have healthy communities, we have to have healthy families, and there are no healthy families if we do not have healthy women. So the ladies of Nu Sigma Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, we're going to take off our pink for a little bit and we're going to put on our red, and we're going to come together as a family, and we're going to raise awareness about women's heart health.
And Terry, when it comes to the AKA switching out their pink for red, how does that make you feel?
Well, it actually makes me feel really good. It's important, as you know, with Delta Sigma Theta, physical and mental health is one of our big components of our 5-point programmatic thrust. So it's important that we come together again as unite as a Greek unity organization. It's also important not only to raise awareness, but to also add preventative measures as well.
Okay, so tomorrow events. Tell us all about it tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow, Terry?
So tomorrow we will have a mixed fit class. Mixed fit is a dance fitness program. It incorporates explosive dance moves with body weight toning, but don't let the explosive scare you away. It's pretty much that we're just going to be full of energy, having a good time. There's no dance experience required, no rhythm required. All you need to do is to be able to move. It's something for all fitness levels, all ability levels, whether you're in a wheelchair or you're competing in an Ironman competition. It's for everyone. In addition to mixed fit, we will throw in some popular line dance songs, since line dancing is all the craze now.
And so this is tomorrow, what time?
10 a.m. It is tomorrow, February the 22nd, 2025, at the St. Paul Christian Life Center at 10 a.m. We are also asking that each participant donate a 16-ounce jar of peanut butter on behalf of local food banks for the March of Mayors program. If you are not able to make a donation, that is perfectly fine. We still want you to come and participate in this event. We are asking that you bring the family with you. Bring your friends, bring your neighbor, bring your mom, dad, grandparents. We're going to come together as a family and we're going to get fit with Miss Terry here.
All right.
We're looking forward to it.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Now to